Now entering a safe area.
Yeah. We got a golden ticket, didn't we? It's like the fucking 80s all over again. What I want to know is this. The green poison. Where'd it come from? Some yuppie scum millennial helicopter mom refused to give a kid a goddamn measles shot? I wish. I hate those morons. And that ain't the way the world works. And it ain't Ebola or Marburg. You get involved with bad shit, some monkey ate before some idiot ate the monkey. No. I'll tell you where it came from. It came from a lab.
You know you want to take a look.
Because God knows there ain't no advantage for people who love power in a situation like this, right? Nah, never happened. Wake up, New York. Open your eyes. Think.
Come back anytime. You can't buy from over there.
Alright. So, okay. Let's take, for example, the weapons, right? I don't know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me in the Facebook chat. I'm assuming you can hear me. Hold on. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I just got your message. So, alright, the way it works is with gear score. When you level up to level 30 flat, there's something extra called the gear score. If you look at the bottom right hand side of the screen, you're going to see the number 30 in orange, which is my character level, and then the 233, which is a gear score level. Now what gear score basically is, if you see this AUG at the very top, it has a gear score of 204. So the higher the gear score for either a weapon or a piece of equipment, the stronger it is. So let's put two things that are the same that I have up against each other with better gear score than the other. See if I have something that's similar to what I have now. Okay, let's take this AUG for example. Send it to my inventory. So the AUG that has the gear score of 229 has a base damage or DPS damage, which is in white right underneath the name, of 70,000. Alright, and then in the orange, it's the orange is basically what my gear contributes to. So it gives it what my gear gives a boost to the gun. So it has a base damage of 70,000, and then over here where I'm scrolling down, it has a base bullet damage of 10,300. So that 10,300 is each bullet is doing 10,300. Now, DPS alone in this game is all fucked up, so it's not exactly 100% what it tells you. So for right now, what it's showing me, I'm doing 10,300 damage per bullet on this AUG with a gear score of 229. Now, this AUG, it's the same AUG, there's no different. There's probably like a mod on there. Let me take the mod off, which is a flash hider. I'm gonna take it off. Okay, so it's the same gun, different talents. Let me see if any talents here actually increase the, you know what, yeah, it doesn't really matter. So this base damage, since it's a higher gear score, it's actually doing more damage than the one that's a lower gear score. So gear score actually contributes to the weapon's damage and whatnot. Now, what gear score also contributes to is talent attributes. So these talents right here, Swift, Commanding, and Restored, the last one on each weapon, like the one that's on the bottom, is free for every gun. At least gives you one free gear talent, basically. Every gun does that. Now, okay, so for example, Destructive doesn't increase. Now, see, that's what I was going to explain. Some talents do increase your DPS or your damage based overall, depending on what type of talent it is. Like, for example, Brutal at the bottom, headshot damage is increased by 25% when using this weapon. That actually contributes towards increasing your damage and your DPS. Destructive doesn't. Swift, which actually increases your reload speed. In theory, the faster you reload, the more rounds you can put down the range, but it doesn't show that it increases your DPS. So Swift is a good talent to have on some weapons, especially submachine guns, where your reload speed is already pretty high. It does contribute to DPS, in my opinion. It doesn't show it, but it actually does. Yeah, go ahead.
Warning, now leaving the safe area.
Alright, so we'll go back into the safe house. It's over here. Alright, I see you. So, I'm going to the safe house. Okay. So, like I was saying, the number at the bottom right hand of the screen is my main character level, which is your main level. The number next to that, the 223, that's your gear score rating. So your gear score rating contributes to any weapon or gear piece that has a gear score to it. So if you look at these two AUGs, which are the same gun, no moddeds on it. Hey Ryan, what's up? I'm just explaining something to somebody about the game. So these two guns are very similar. They're the same. There's no difference to it. They're both AUGs, A3s, paratroopers, XS, which means extra small. They're both 9mm, so there's no difference to them. The only difference to them actually is their gear score rating. So if you look at the right-hand side of the weapon, it has the top one has a gear score of 229, and the bottom one has a gear score of 204. So the 229 one is actually a higher gear score. With a higher gear score, you get better damage per bullet, which is, if you look at the RPM and the magazine size, it says DMG, which means this damage actually represents damage per bullet. Now, if you look at over here on this side where it says the white DPS is base damage. That's base damage, no modifications, no nothing. The orange includes your gear and your modifications to the weapon. So for example, you see how it says 4,579 in the orange. I'm gonna put on anything that'll increase the DPS. And boom, you have an extra 79,000 DPS. So in the white, it's all base damage. That's considered your gear. That's considered on your gear score and the gear score of the weapon. Now, with this AUG, it hits a lot. It hits less harder because of the gear score it has. It's a 204. It's only doing 8,901 damage. That's basic. That's the summary of what gear score means. Your gear itself, your armor and whatnot, also has a gear score. That's basically what gear score is. Gear score also allows you to unlock talents on each weapon. Each talent, depending on how you play, is different to another. For example, this First Wave M1A, it's only a 204 gear score, but the only reason why I'm actually keeping it is because this weapon, they recently debuffed it. They increased the reticule bloom on each trigger pull that you do. I'll show you what I mean by that. My DPS is 150k, my toughness is 500k. Yeah, a lot of toughness is not bad. My max toughness is about 550. I don't remember, it's my tactician build. Alright, so let me take off that accurate attribute real quick. No, it's still on there. Okay, so I got no talents on here right now. So this is going to be inaccurate as fuck. Now, when you spam the trigger, the boom is just out of fucking control. This, before the patch, this rifle used to be accurate as fuck. But if you tap it, it's alright, it's not bad. Just like any other weapon. He doesn't play the game. Maybe he's gonna get into it. He just wants me to explain to him. Alright, so I'm gonna activate that talent again, which is accurate. Let's go to the talent tree real quick. It says accuracy is increased for 47%. Alright. See? I'm still tapping as fast as before, but it's not actually blooming as hard as it was before where it was staying out. It's actually doing pretty good. Even in cover, it actually does a little bit better. I like it myself. Just makes me hit constant. I mean, I don't hit super hard like other sniper rifles, but I'm just hitting like a constant damage per se. Okay. I really need to know because I don't want to end up buying the game for nothing. Yeah, nah. Um, I feel you. I feel you. Can you turn your game volume down? My game volume is in my game volume is in my headset. You don't hear my game volume. Give me a second. It's probably just my mic volume. Give me a second. Probably just want to hear my voice, so I'm gonna turn my mic volume up. What you hear in the background is my PlayStation. I don't think you hear my game volume itself. Yeah. But yeah, if you hear my gun shooting, it's because it's gonna come out the same. It's gonna come out the same PlayStation. My voice and the game volume. Yeah. I can't turn down my game volume. That's how it is. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. Well, I'm not gonna end the stream, but I'm just gonna do some random missions as a matter of fact. Let's do some random shit.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
Fully stocked? I think not. I don't have enough. That's fine. This is my Tanktician build. Swift commanding restored. SRS is gonna go to
Come check this out. You need it? I got it. Come back anytime.
Okay, Agent. Those were... activity on Lexington just checked out in a big way. A JTF team confirmed that's where their HQ is located.
Yeah, right before they got grabbed off the street. You need to get my people out. Those cons aren't known for their restraint.
And this is a golden opportunity to eliminate the Rikers leadership. Let's take advantage of it.
This is about taking the Rikers out at the knees. There's no one who can replace Lorraine Barrett. She's the one who organized the escape to Manhattan.
They're holding 3 of my people there. If you can get them out before blowing the lid off...
Get them out first. Jeopardize the mission. We're going in on your heels. The jailbreak ends here.
They've still got others inside.
It gets right in my way. I hate when people do that.
Warning. Incoming hostiles. Warning. Additional hostiles inbound. Warning. Agent on your team is down. Requires assistance.
I was sure they were gonna kill me, just like the others.
Echo for playback nearby.
Agent, the hostage is being held on the roof. You need to clear it out.
Negative, Ramos. We've got this. Find a secure position and hunker down.
That's in order, Sergeant.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Ramos, Captain. Glad we reached him in time.
Thanks for that. My people are getting into position to breach the hall. Agent, you're gonna want to unlock the maintenance act. The building blueprints show a security control room down in the basement.
Okay, fuck. That's not what I meant to do.
hostiles inbound. Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
So far, so good. My strike squads are moving in. They'll breach the main hall on your signal.
rest, Agent. Tricky assignment. You did what had to be done.
Yeah, you broke their spine, kid. With the leader dead, the rest are gonna scatter.
I don't think we're quite done with them yet, but at least now we can get these JTF folks back on the job.
Oh yeah. I need my people alive and out there fighting the good fight. God knows we can't afford to lose any more personnel. I owe you, Agent. Hell of a job.